Myself, I am Dr. Pradeep Kumar. So I am working as consultant neonatologist and pediatrician at Rainbow Children's Hospital, Hebbal. So today I will be speaking to you briefly on how to prevent injuries in children and how to prevent poisonings in children. In Bangalore alone, we had around 1500 cases of poisoning and close to 5000 cases of injuries in year 2019 and 2020. A lot of these injuries and poisonings can be prevented if some precautions are taken at home. So first, let's discuss about the injuries. Common injuries what we see in pediatric hospital is injuries from sharps, injuries from burns, and injuries from electrical equipments. So what I would suggest to you is, so never keep any sharp object or any hot object which can be reached by the children. So always keep the sharp objects away from children, and don't entertain children inside the kitchen, and never play any role play inside the kitchen, because they always tend to mimic the mother and they will try to switch on the gas or touch the cooker, and in that process they may injure themselves. The second thing, coming to the other common injury what we see is hot water injury, which usually happens inside a bathroom. So inside the bathroom, make sure that you never leave your children alone and keep all the buckets empty. And because we have seen some 1 year, 2 year children drowning in bucket water and dying. So always keep the buckets empty and never leave the children alone in the bathroom. Always finish the bath, take the children outside the bathroom and close the door. Third common area where we see injury is burns. So make sure that the electrical plugs are placed at a higher level, and this common electrical equipments like iron box should be kept away from children, and when after using it for ironing, it should be unplugged and kept away from the reach of the children, because common burn injuries we see from these electrical equipments. And to prevent other burn injuries, I would suggest the parents to keep these match boxes and any inflammable objects away from the reach of children. So the fourth thing is road traffic accidents. So never leave your children to play alone on the road, and when you are walking on the road, make sure that the children, means you hold them by the hand, and they should not slip away from your hands and go and come in front of any vehicles. So the last thing is how to prevent poisonings. So the common poisonings what we see in our day-to-day pediatric practice is medication poisoning. Means some parents or grandparents may be taking some medications and they may keep it in the reach of the children, and children would have watched a parent or a grandparent consuming those medications and they will try to mimic that ones. So make sure that you always keep these medications away from the reach of children, and make sure that you keep dangerous items like Harpic, kerosene and these detergents away from the children, because always remember, children don't understand the sign of poisoning, so they don't know what is dangerous and what is not dangerous. They always tend to consume whichever liquid which appears attractive. So keep kerosenes and these dangerous objects away from children. And in the car, so make sure that you never leave your key inside the car, because they may start the vehicle and try to move the vehicle, because they always try to mimic the father. And means before moving your vehicle, make sure that children are not around the car. So these are the precautions should be taken to prevent injuries and poisonings in children. And if we take such precautions, we can prevent a lot of these accidents and a lot of these unfortunate events.